So as you can see, I've been busy today and getting on with the painting. Tomorrow is midsummer and I'm going to finish this wall here on the front at this side and go into town at some point. That bell's going on and off. Go into town at some point and get a brush on a pole in order to do that little bit up there. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it so far. I've taken out all the Montbretia from here. In fact, there's a great big mound that's actually just filled with corms, you know, the little Montbretia corms. So I'm going to be spreading those around the garden. And yeah. Oh gosh, that bell. I'll have to turn it off. Yeah, I think the pots are looking quite good against the wall. I think the plants probably pop even more. Bell. It's haunting me. I think the plants pop even more against that colour, you know, because the colour is more subtle. Yeah. So, and then I'm going to see if I can replace that slate up there. Yeah. Because the water's getting in and running down the inside wall and creating a bit of a mess there on the stonework on the inside window. Anyway, so far so good. Good Wednesday morning and a very happy midsummer, a very happy solstice to everyone. It was a beautiful day yesterday. Well, it was beautiful for me anyway, even though it was a bit grey and there was a wee bit of rain, but it was warm and lovely and I was able to get this side of the cottage finished and must just show you. I mean, I've got to tidy up now and put things back together. I even managed to get that bit done up there, which had been sort of evading me for a long time. But I just took some courage, got right up to the top of the ladder and sort of scrambled a little bit along the roof. But, hold on, I used my brain. So I've got a brush on the end of that, which I just gaffer taped onto the pole. So yeah, you know, you can always sort out difficult situations by applying a little bit of common sense. So if my arms weren't long enough, the pole certainly was. So I've got that done and yeah, I've got some organising and reorganising to do and I've got to weed this area, give it all a really good tidy up. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. And of course I have the windows to do. But we'll just go along here. And I started on this then. So I've got most of it done. I've got to work in behind these little shrubs, got to do in there. And then I've got to do that side of the bit above the porch. Yeah. Happy with it so far. Now, if I could get someone to paint those chimney stacks, that would be great. But I'm not going to hold my breath for that. So I've been looking at the colour of these geraniums, which are absolutely beautiful, and thinking to myself, what about a really eye-popping pink for the windows? Now there's a thought. Beautiful, aren't they? I think the green against that blue is rather beautiful. What do you think? I never tire of walking up or down this driveway because although it appears to be quite enclosed and snug, there is no actual hedge here. And the whole idea of planting a hedge is like just not conceivable for me. Because by planting all different kinds of shrubs and trees and hedgings and flowers, you get a really resilient and very easy to maintain hedgerow. And a hedgerow is quite different from a hedge. Can't believe that this is, it looks like a red oak, similar to the one in the stone circle. And it's popped up here. I may have planted it, I'm not too sure, but you can see the growth in it just this year. At least a foot of growth. So there you go, the beauty of a hedgerow as opposed to a hedge. Two different things altogether. Can barely see the pond at this time of year, becomes so enclosed with all kinds of beautiful growth. And as I've always said, I let nature, I let Mother Earth have her gathering, have her party, have her get together, because autumn and winter closes in soon enough. And a lot of this will become quite skeletal as it goes to sleep. The beautiful high energy berries on the ivy. Birds love them, especially during the winter. I'd like to say thank you to Breda, Kate and Elizabeth, who left me a little gift on Sunday in my postbox, which I just found yesterday. Thank you. And I'd also love to say thank you to Laura Gibson, who has been a very steady friend for a very long time. Thank you, Laura. So this was Bealtaine Cottage at the very beginning in 2004. This was the lane leading up to the cottage, as you can see. And this was the view from the front door. Well, it's a different view now.